Oh, yeah, look at that natural lighting, boy. Y'all see it, man. It's on my head. We're going to get into his Durag Talks. Haven't done a Durag Talks in a minute. I've been gone. I've been ghost for a little while, but been working on some things. Big things coming soon. But let's get to Durag Talks, man. So the thing I'm thinking about that I want to talk about today is change. Change is so necessary, but we're so scared of change. You ever everybody's got that one friend that they may not have seen in a while, or maybe you went away for school for a little bit, or maybe you start a new job, or your schedule changed, and you don't be able to see them as much. And the first thing they tell you when you see them is, like, "Man, you changed, bro." Like that's like it's a bad thing, like it's a negative thing. Well, it can and it can't be. I mean, should you really be the same person you were 10 years ago? I personally don't think so. I think every day we change a little bit, like micro changes that evolve into big changes over time. It's kind of like if you got a child, you see them every day, so you don't really notice them growing. But you like if their grandparents come over, they're like, "Oh, you grew so big." They ain't seen him in a while, so they change. That's an example of physical change. Let's talk about emotional change, man. Mental change, spiritual change. People so scared of keeping it 100 and never changing and never switching up, and it's like we stuck in the same mindset. And I don't think that's healthy, personally. Again, I'm not saying you should change and be a dick or be an asshole, but don't be scared to change, man. We're so scared of changing. We're so scared of adapting. I think it's like, for me at least, I feel like if I change something about myself, I'm losing something about what makes me who I am. But then at the end of the day, the more I think about it and the more I've meditated on it, it's like, yeah, you lose a piece of yourself, or you lose a piece of who you thought you were. You know what I mean? Because I can say a year from last year, this time, I'm like 100% different in mind, body, and spirit. You know, our environment, our experiences, they shape us every day. So it's like, it's ridiculous to say that we won't change, or, life can't change us. I guess at the end of the day, really, it's if you allow that change to help you for the better, or that change to hurt you. I think that's where we fall a little short of change. And sometimes we misinterpret it the wrong way, especially people looking from the outside in. Because people automatically say, "Oh man, you changed." I automatically go think it's a bad thing, or it's like maybe that person fell back because they need to work on some things with themselves before they can, be a friend. Or then maybe they just have more responsibilities to where they can't hang out with you as much, or they can't talk to you as much. Or maybe it's just sad but true. Maybe y'all paths not aligning anymore. Maybe your purpose is different from their purpose. There's nothing wrong with it, but if I'm going left, but you're trying to go right, then we clearly have to split. There's no animosity, it's just your path is different from my path. It's part of change, it's part of life. It's what it is. But I don't know, though. So if you take my advice and it ruins your life, don't be mad at me. Please. Please don't be mad at me.